Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships round of 32 game 2 match between JLeav and his All-World Alliance up against Ungern and his human team. As you can see, JLeav won the first game, is 1-0 up in the series and has won the toss. So all he has to do is get his drive done. If he can get this drive done, he will... Oh, that went off the pitch and then he got a touchback. So he's won the toss, he's got a touchback, ball's in hand. All he has to do is score this drive, right? Probably. And then he can make it 1-1. So a great start for JLeav, looking very favourable to him. He's got a bunch of guard. Tackle mighty, block ogre. Ungern has just as much guard, but does not have the block ogre and lacks a bit of block overall. And skill ups. I do think All-World Alliance have the slight advantage in this matchup, right? They've got the dwarves with the armour and the thick skull, which is quite good. And they've got just as much block, more block. So, yeah. The loner is rubbish, but, you know, it's not that bad, is it, overall? But when you're just doing fighty, fight, like, humans are rubbish. Don't forget. Don't forget, humans are pretty rubbish. You know, I wouldn't be picking All-World Alliance over, like, Undead or Necro or anybody good. But over humans, yeah. Yeah, that's the question. Has Ungern learned that they're shit dwarfs? The best thing is going to be if Ungern just blitzes the Blitzer or the Troll Slayer and then takes the both down, thinking they're shit dwarves. Yeah, look, they're fast. Humans are fast. They can surprise people, but you know, they just lose versus orcs and stuff, don't they? They're just sad versus bash teams. Yes, Bucky, not as rubbish as they're going to be. Hello, Chaos Willie. Hello, everybody else I haven't said hello to. Oh, he's done it again. He's done it. The first thing he's done. Ungern, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? How did he not have any friends who plays Blood Bowl? Did he not watch this cast? What is he playing at? Literally, what is he playing at? How can you... This is the World Championships. I said Ungern had the coaching advantage. And I would not have said that. Yeah, I would have backed JLeav if I knew that Ungern just didn't know the rules. That's crazy. That's crazy. After doing the first game, come on, man. You can't make that mistake again. I mean, you shouldn't make it for the first time, right? But you can't make it in the second game. You just can't. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. He blitzed a shit dwarf and didn't take the both down. He just pushed him. Oh god. And he did it multiple times in the previous game. And then just opened with it in this game. Which, you know, there's no way of sugarcoating it or saying it's anything other than terrible, is it? I mean, that is absolutely dire doing that. Well, this ogre's exposed at the moment. Not a fan of exposing the ogre here. I mean, knowing JLeav, it'll all work out and he'll kill the ogre. You know, the ogre will he'll double skull and kill himself on the ogre, but ball needlessly unprotected here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush. 3-2-2 to 1D the ball. That's not that bad. Oh wait, no, this is a lineman. So, yeah, okay. In that case, it doesn't matter. Errata. But this was always the play. Lucky JLeav. Now he's got to put a guard in there if he wants a 2 dice in, which he probably doesn't. Because the guard in there is exposed, isn't it? Well, the guard in there could have been his own ogre, right? He could have moved this guy out of the way, and the ogre could have come in there and he could have 2D'd him. He might just 1D him. Oh, wait, no, he's got this guy. No, that's his guy. Oh my god, I can't tell them, right? I've got to do red and blue. Sorry, it's... Ungern's team looks nice, but JLeav doesn't. So I'm going to go red and blue so I can see what the hell is happening. And I can tell you actually now that things are settled in, these are both direct qualifiers. Ungern is French, qualified through the official ladder season 8. JLeav is from the United States of America and qualified through Rebel. So there we go. And he just did the 1D. No, he did the 2D. Okay, I've looked at it now. I was looking at the spreadsheet, so that has exposed these hits, right? Which isn't great, is it? Exposing these guys to hits. So that's why I would have moved that guy first, so that the ogre would have been the one in here, so it would have been more of a commitment to hit him. I mean, not that much, obviously, to be on a dauntless guy, but still. Things could happen. The ogre's going to move in and get pushed out, maybe. That's going to put him there, then he can chain out the guard. Same difference, right? Whether he'd put that guy in or not, he could have punched here and then pushed him back to there, and they still got 2 and a 2. But then he could have put this guy in afterwards as well. So. But this way, he can punch him up and then punch it again. So it gives him the option, doesn't it? Because he rolled a POW. Now he can punch him up and get this guy off. Hey. Could jump over here to stand there. That'd be a mental thing to do, wouldn't it? Even the double rush is mad, honestly.
I really hate Imperial
a bit of width.
for burning passion. I think
keeps
they
him,
are trash.
Keeps his
trash.
tackle mighty
and anyone
supported.
that plays them is trash, right? And they have a feather fetish. And
You can uphill the ogre to chain on the ball. But it is only a 1 dice. His ogre has gone stupid all 3 turns, by the way. Ungern loving life at the moment. Yeah, he can just get a 1D. Yeah, maybe this guard should have come around to protect the ball, eh? Because he can uphill the ogre and then get a 1D on the ball, which like isn't nothing. It's a 5+ though, right? It's a long shot, but things might be bad enough that he goes for it. Like things are bad for Ungern, right? Like not in terms of the drive especially, but in terms of the like the match series, it's rough. He's lost the first game. He has to win this. He cannot afford to concede this on this drive. So he's in a very tough spot. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't do that normally. The 5+ 1D is kind of stupid, but he could. Yeah. Catcher on the bench wants his strength to fight the humans. The humans or the dwarves? Actually, more than the humans. Oh, Le Doubles. Surveillance alert. JLeav down to 2. A blockless block as well. They would have left the cage exposed. Tusk Tusk Artemis will be most displeased. And then he won in 9s at the right time. Ooh. Well, that is interesting because that really opens up a chain on the ball now, doesn't it? Okay, well that tightens it up with ye old guard. At the end of the day, JLeav just can't be too bothered about giving up a 1D on the ball, right? Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Well, that wasn't bad, was it? Got a stun, got a bunch of knockdowns. Didn't have a catastrophic fail next to his ball. I feel like something could happen, but who knows. Oh my god, this is 4 out of 4. I'm going just playing with 10 players. Flip me. Now he's getting really thin, isn't he, on the ground to stop this. So yeah, I think this is the correct blitz. He's getting really thin. This can chain his guy out from being marked by that Garda, which is quite nice, isn't it? But he's going to leave a gaping hole here. Can punch there, I guess, and that tightens up the hole a little bit. And if he powers here, then he can punch there. He does power there. I think the correct play is to not do that. Well, no, maybe it is. Maybe that is the correct. Oh, this is definitely the correct play. So I would have gone and pushed him across, but this is much better because you get to push him. So if you do it this way, you get to push JLeav's team more over at this side, right? Which is protecting the middle. And so I wanted to push my guy towards the middle to protect the middle more. But I do think it's better to push JLeav's team towards the right than push my guy towards the middle. So I do like that, actually. And you do have to do the one, which works. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? He's tidied that up to say he got like stunned in this Ogre Bonehead again. Very good job from Ungern that turn. Now, JLeav is approaching pickle status, isn't he? It's turn 5, he's got hardly any penetration. He's got some, but hardly any. He's removed this Ogre for the first 4 turns, but eventually it's going to come back. Just bunker down, don't leave your half. Don't leave your half, JLeav. Yes, go back. Love it. We'll have no leaving of halves here. That was nice, wasn't it? The guard going in there. The 2 into 2. It was a line also, could have taken the board down if you wanted. He gets the ogre activation. So he's really carved out a space in the middle of the pitch, hasn't he? With that stun and then these knockdowns. There's a gaping hole deep in Ungern's defence. And now Ungern's mission, should he choose to accept it, is to fix it a bit. Yeah, it must really hurt. It must wound Ungern, mustn't it? Seeing his ogre being used. His ogre could come in here, right, for this assist. But the problem then is he might just scoot past you. So you kind of want to just stay in the front with your ogre. Okay, Apo does not come out. It is a bit late in the half, isn't it? It is a bit late in the half for that Apo. Ungern does have the guards to throw in some blocks here, doesn't he? It'll be interesting to see where this ogre goes, right? You can block this first and then just put the ogre in there, which kind of gets him more in the way. Or he can go around here, which then, you know, isolates his tackle mighty, gives him this block. More blocks is better, but it leaves him a bit more susceptible to getting pushed past. But he does come in here. I mean, I think this is the best square. It's just that it does leave you a little bit open to like getting pushed past, right? Could have done this hit last and taken the board down, couldn't he? Actually, with it being a shit dwarf, he doesn't know that. Ungern doesn't know that. Oh dear. Ungern does not know this, but he could have actually taken that last hit and taken the board down. Hello PC, indeed it isn't. Oh, Haruk and Junko. God, I can never say that. Oh, this leaves it a bit light, doesn't it? Do you know what? I like this guy, like here. Now, does that mean I'm right and Ungern's wrong? No. But with committing the ogre here and this guy here, I mean, this, you know, again, right, it's kind of stronger for this turn, but it leaves you the scoot past. Can JLeav? It's same as last game, funnily enough, right, in this series. Things were bad for JLeav and then just rolled a bunch of 3+s and scored. Similar kind of situation here. He's hemmed in, turn 6. He's got to get forward, roll the dice. Do you know what I did not like? Pushing this guy up there. I would have kept him here. He'd have been on the ogre, right? Said he was able to get him off the ogre and into here. Disgusterous Amazons. Amazons are pretty good. Oh, big removal and too late for Apo, really. As much as Ungern will want to Apo this, I don't think he can afford to. Because Ungern still has to win the game, right? This is the problem for Ungern. He has to win. JLeav just has to get his score done. So JLeav actually could have Apo'd this KO because all JLeav cares about is getting his score done. Or cyanide. It's a very interesting one, this. Super interesting. Don't know if anybody from Cyanide can tell Ungern the rules of Blood Bowl, not of the competition. Well, I mean, we're going to get 1 dice on the ball here, and probably not too hard to get 2 dice on the ball. That ogre going stupid was not what the doctor ordered. Huge here to see if this is a POW or not, isn't it? If this is a POW... Oh, it's dub skulls. Okay, there we go. The question is, do you go for 1D on the ball or do you try and get 2? And you can't really get 2 because you followed now. If you hadn't followed, he could have rolled more dice and got 2. Can he come around the back? Not really. Maybe he can, right? If he rolls 2 POW. No, if he POWs this and POWs this and POWs this, maybe this guard can get through the back. He goes there, POWs. He goes there, POWs follows. He POWs, leaves him. He POWs. Then the guard comes all the way through. That's the play. That is the play. For the 2D. But then you've got to do a 1D here, whereas you could obviously just move this guy in there, and then that gives you the 2D to get the 1D on the ball. So that's the more sensible way, which is exactly what he's done. Yeah, so just a 1A. It's really hard to get the 2, isn't it? He just goes for the 1. Oh no, he doesn't. He just goes for the guy in front. Bases the ball. The problem now is he's committed his tackler, isn't he? And he's got the hand off to the catch. I'm surprised the catch is this side, where I guess he had to be, didn't he? But it doesn't look easy for JLeav to break forward, does it? Don't activate your ogre here, do you? After the first 4 turns, there's no way you activate your ogre here. Ooh, I think he probably should have followed there, but I get that he wanted something, you know, to cover the back. This is a nice little sweeper, isn't it? This is really hard for JLeav now, isn't it? Good defense from Ungern. Yeah, it was a rubbish block dice turn, but it's still bad, isn't it? The only knockdown he got was after he dub skulls. So yeah, rubbish block dice, but it's still a bad spot for JLeav. Yeah, awful dice, yeah. But good play, isn't it? Because it's still rubbish for JLeav, like this turn. It's not an automatic, like he's opened with a loner block. A full block, but still Artemis blood pressure would be rising. And now is he? Oh, I guess he can get the guard in, can't he? He can slot the guard in. 2 dice this guy, and then like 2 dice blitz this guy, and run up, and then run up and run up. And then dodge off. Needs POWs though, of course. JLeav will get the POWs. It's funny how Ungern just rolls a million pushes and then JLeav just instantly stuns and POWs. Oh, good old Blood Bowl there. Ooh, I think this is a bad follow up here. Terrible follow up. So I don't know what JLeav's plan is now. Go to the left. And then he gets cast. Oh my god, Ungern has got to be fuming, hasn't he? Not really, he doesn't have to be fuming. But, a bit sad. Bit sad he's getting diced again. Imagine having the turn where all you do is dub skull and push. And then JLeav goes stun, KO. For all POWs, every hit. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I preferred no follow there. and then blitz with this one. And then you basically still end up in the same position as you need the POW. But you need, like, JLeav needed 2 POWs, right? No, they needed 1 POW. Yes. Yeah, that is Blood Bowl, isn't it, to be fair? To be fair. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so he's got a 3-2-2 to hit the ball. Okay. So he's got a dodge. Oh, in fact, he just blitz with this one then, right? So he dodges to assist, and he dodges to blitz. That's all there is, isn't there? I think it's worth it with 2 rerolls to do the extra dodge. I'm pretty sure it is. With 2 rerolls, you're better off making it 2 dice. Oh, I guess he can push it back into a 2, and all but he's pushing back into a 2 dice anyway, isn't he? So he's getting another 2 dice off it. Ah, is he? No, because this guy's there. Oh, well, he can block there and get a free player up as well. And he can block him down as well, potentially. So he can deal with ball scoring threats. You could actually start with this hit, right? See if he POWs him. Oh no, he stood up. I'm an idiot. Errata, errata, errata. Errata. I errated too quickly, Eliod. Now you look like a fool. It's easy to be never wrong if you just errata everything that's wrong. Errata, errata. Okay, does the double rushes. I mean, the double rush is better than a 3+, isn't it? Now you can go for the dodge off on this to get the follow-up hit. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! No! Well, he gets the knockdown. But it's way better to have your player here, isn't it? I'm sure this was incorrect. Way better to have a player here who could have at least uphilled the ogre, right? Worst comes to worst. Had to push him there to keep him away from the catcher. He can foul him now. Oh yeah, I forgot this was Ungern. I actually completely forgot it was Ungern. Of course he's going to foul him afterwards. Of course he is. You've actually got to activate your ogre, haven't you, and take the shot at killing his tackle mighty. You've just got to. And yeah, he's going to foul. No, he doesn't foul him! No way! Is this even Ungern? Wow. Well, obviously JLeav has got this catcher scoring threat. Can get him in the end zone. Can clear the tackle zones of the balls and pass it to him. It's probably better just handing off to him, isn't he, actually? Well, not probably. He is better handing off to him. So not too difficult for turn this for JLeav, but high pressure situation, isn't it? You know, it's a lot easier when you're sat here saying this is easy. But, you know, he'll be, you know, for him, this is like, whoa. Mega stressful. So the fact that this is just a push, I think you clear the ball and then do the dodge, catch a dodge, right? Yeah. Ooh, he doesn't follow. Okay, this is definitely wrong, but fair enough. This is the thing in it, you know, you're like you tunnel vision and stuff, don't you, when you're playing? Like, this just saved him a dodge with dodge. That's all it did. Much better to have like followed, right, and then blitzed this guy and then POW'd him potentially, and then you just got the pick up. 4, 5, 6, rush, pass. Yeah. Whereas now, you've got to like dodge out, pick up a tackle zone, dodge out, still pass. Maybe just throw from the tackle zone actually. Nope, does dodge out, stacked it all. Gets a 2+ pass, but there is an intercept chance, isn't there? No, not now. He did the extra rush. Well, there you go. It all worked for JLeav. Well done. I'm sure that can't be right, having to do an extra make the pick up 4+ and do an extra dodge. Maybe it is. It was a 2+ pass. My way was a 3+ pass. His was a 2+ pass. Oh no! He's All World Alliance. Oh, errata. He's All World Alliance. Errata. Yeah, no, I saw a human thrower, so I assumed PA 2+. But no, you were correct, Magic. I was an idiot. So there we go. That is pretty much. Don't say it's over, but this is looking very good for JLeav. Ungern does have a human catcher to score the 1 turn, and a human thrower to pass it to him on a 2+, because he actually is 2+, this human thrower. Yeah, actually, so I forgot. I honestly forgot that the All World Alliance throw was a 3+. So that does put some equity into his path, right? Because I was thinking I was going to be doing a 4+ pass. I was thinking a 3+ pass, whereas now I'd be doing a 4+ pass. I still think my way was probably better. Because having to pick up on a 4 sucks, doesn't it? But then having to pass on a 4 sucks as well. So it actually is 6 and 2. No, his way is, but he gets an extra dodge. He has to do an extra dodge his way. It actually won't be the same thrower, Magic, because the human thrower is a 3+ in the new rules. They just randomly nerfed the human thrower. For some reason. I mean, they didn't swap. It is the same as the human, but they made the human one worse. Oh, you can't see it, Dimmy, unfortunately. It wasn't mine. It was Breaky T. And you can't see what you voted for. Yeah, sad, isn't it? I've got no idea who I voted for now. Cheering fans. Right, hopefully Ungern's going to do a proper 1 turn now. He hasn't got a player here, so have we already failed? That gets him up to there, doesn't it? He really should have had a player here. This was incorrect, not having a player here. This guy doesn't do anything, does he? This one actually doesn't. Well, he might make it a 3 dice actually. Should have had this one. This one should have been guard for the 3 dice, right? So this is all sorts of wrong here from Ungern. He didn't re-roll that. Oh, no, he's got the ogre here now. Okay, he's got the ogre here now. And then he can get another punch as well, can't he? He didn't need a reroll. I was being stupid then. Still better to be doing the hit without Lona, though, isn't it? This is the ideal defensive setup versus the halfling toss. It's actually too far forward. Oh my god. See, he should not have. He should just had a player here who could have done it. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it's not the best anti-throw teammate because it should be one square back, but it's the best anti-throw teammate formation. But he should have not done that versus a versus a catcher as well. Right? He should have had just a full back line, either on this line or this line. I think this line might be better for the full back line than that one. But yeah, that was just not right, was it, from Ungern? Unfortunately, you can't rely on your ogre making a block, and he could have had a player there to do the extra hit. And you could have had guard where that lineman was, so the push would have been 3 dice. So a few imperfections. Like, the idea was nice, right? And he nearly did it, but wait. Just realised he just fouled instead of going for the score. Couldn't he have just handed off the... Oh no, because he'd already tried to block with the ogre. There's another reason to not rely on the ogre block, right? He could have... Because if he'd had a player there punching, then he could have still gone for the halfling toss. But instead he got his halfling sent off. Doing a foul. In true Ungern style. Killed a completely irrelevant player. Oh, amazing stuff. So now Ungern has to score early and then turn over JLeav. So really, so that's why JLeav's doing the chevrons here, right? He just has to stop the quick score. Really bad. Really bad. Do the one turn again. I'll say again. It's funny, isn't it, that this is for money, you know, $8,000 on the line, and people don't know that Old World Alliance dwarves don't have block and don't optimize their one turns. It's funny, isn't it? TI and a kick right in the corner. That is not what Ungern needed, that kick. Stuns his catcher. Oh god, this is brutal for Ungern. Yeah, all the Alliance dwarves actually do have block. They're full dwarves now, aren't they? The new All World Alliance dwarves. They're not even full dwarves, they're better dwarves because they get agility access. So they could take dodge. Not that they would, because it's 50k. But it's better than devious. Oh wow, he's just greeting it now. Ungern tilting. Can't blame him, right? He's been diced twice in a row and he's heading out of the World Championships, so you can't really blame the guy for being a bit tilted. Get your foul in. Gets a removal. Apples it. Like the apple from JLeav. Obviously, you blitz the attack on right here, don't you? question. Oh no, do you know what? Maybe you don't. Maybe you blitz the guard and then chain the tackle mighty into the Slayer. That's pretty good. So I think I already hate this from JLeav, because this guard could have been here, and then you blitz him, push him down into him. Gosh. Yeah, you're never going to take dodge on a secondary anymore, I don't think, for 50k. Not when you can get strength for 60k. It's a hard sell, isn't it, comparing dodge to plus strength? No, he just runs around this way to hit the tackle mighty. And now JLeav's greeting. This was not what I'd have done. Not even tilt right. There's no reason for JLeav to be panicking there or anything. Dodged by a whole Amazon, yeah. I guess he wasn't tilting, so this was actually, for JLeav, this was to get his catcher up and put pressure on the ball here. He's got this one marked off. So that was less like, rah rah, I've got to hit the tackle mighty. It was more, I've got to get my catcher free to do get down here and go 2-0 up. I mean, it's looking, the 2-0 is looking more likely than the 1-1 at the moment, isn't it? This is a nightmare for Ungern. The orc throws are good in the new rules. But yeah, dodge or strength is not a choice, is it? I like 2 movement and AV, or dodge, or agility and movement or dodge. Like there's just no one's gonna take any elite skills on secondaries. They just can't. No, they've completely changed that now. Well, I mean, so not really in this rules, and definitely not in the next rules. Okay, he's picked up the ball. Sure runs. He's going to hold it back for a turn. He's going to Kaz a guy. Sent off. Argue the call fails. So he's got a scoring threat, right? And he's got like a pass and then a handoff to him and a score. So he's got a potential score next turn. Ungern. Well, at the moment, he's got a potential score. I think it might have been worth JLeav punching with the other guy and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because he can't blitz him, can he? You've got to blitz this one then. There's the relay. Not as the relay, as the best relay. You can still use this blitzer as a relay. I guess you just kind of screen a little bit somehow. And he puts him on there. And him on there. But that doesn't help too much, right? You can still free him, just an ogre block and a lineman block. Still frees him. What he probably needed was to double rush with that Slayer. But it's really hard to do that, right, when you've got 2 rerolls. So I think this is what everybody would have done is what JLeav did, because if you fail a rush and get nothing, that's worse, isn't it? Okay, yeah, he was in range for the double rush, lovely. In that case, this probably should have been in the end zone, shouldn't it? You might have to dodge blitz this guy, honestly, now. I think you start with the ogre, then do this, and then you maybe have to blitz him. Oh, he's already blitzed with his naive blitz. He's not going for the score this time. Well, wait, he blitzed this guy. What are you doing here then, Ungern? Ah. I think maybe he doesn't know yet. Double rush pass. Doesn't rush because he's only got one reroll left. Makes the pass. Doesn't do the catch. Got to keep his reroll for the turnover. So at least he gets it out of his end zone. I don't hate that, but I think I preferred the blocking this guy free and then doing the pass to him and handing it off to score. The problem is then, if you fail that catch, you've got to re-roll it because you can't leave it in the middle of all this, whereas at least now, here it looks like you can. I mean, you can't really, but it's more believable that you can there, isn't it? I mean, this is really hard for him going right now. His spot is slipping away. JLeav only needs the draw here. Tell you what, JLeav's had the dice, hasn't he? Another 2 stuns. One dice full pow. Another 1 dice full pow. Oh god. Yes, indeed, JLeav, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was, you know, it was good play by Ungern, wasn't it? Ungern kept him contained in his half. Mostly. Got the 2 dice on the ball, nailed him. And then got score on anyway. Classic. Should have done the foul, shouldn't he? Should have done the foul. As Elliot called. I really thought he was going to as well, because he'd already based that line. There's no need to punch him. It was definitely better to dodge off and foul. Would have got another tackle zone on the ball, and might have taken away the sure hands. So I mean, it's weird. For the reasons for Ungern to lose, I would never have believed the answer was him not fouling enough. But here we are. Here we are. So we went for the pickup handoff, failed, and really looks over, doesn't it? Apologies to JLeav, but it really looks over. Yeah, to do it in the second game is unforgivable. First game, fair enough, right? Like, but he had to have friends, didn't he? He had to have people who saw him and stuff. Like, he streams, doesn't he, Ungern? Or at least used to. He has to know somebody in the community surely said to him, the dwarves are shit, they don't have block. Surely. Fair enough to me. We all know you're lying though, Dimmy. We all know you're lying. Is lying too harsh a word for it? Joking is maybe more accurate. Dimmy, the most popular man in Blood Bowl. That's living in France. I learned to never lie, and honestly, it was terrible. It was a terrible thing to learn. You should lie all the time, and the problem is now it's just I can't change myself. You should absolutely lie all the time. Stupid Jim. You should only care about money and you should lie all the time. There you go. If I had kids, that's the advice I'd give them. Yeah, it turns out people are lying when they said you shouldn't lie. Exactly, Invictus. Yeah, turns out. See, if I was a liar now, I'd say it's not over. Don't say it's over. But I'm not a liar, and it is over. And Ungern has lost and has been eliminated from the World Championship. So well done, JLeav. No, you you can tell the truth. You can say no, Dimmy. You can tell the truth and say no. What you shouldn't tell the truth by saying it ain't the dress that's making you look fat. That's the bad kind of truth. There we go. that dress would look amazing if Jordana Brewster was wearing it. Oh dear. Oh. Don't blame the dress. What's the dress ever done? Alright, so what's the next game after this? 7 o'clock. I think we're going to do Bigodin versus Arzoin live. And then Jeff Hayes versus PC after it. I might ask if they can wait until it's over. PC might do that for me, mightn't he? If Jeff Hayes will comply. Then we could do that at 7, that at 20 past 8, and then do like 2 replays afterwards. Jeffrey, the tight slots, fair enough. Thank you, PC. No, Plo, I just said I understood that you shouldn't tell the truth all the time, and you certainly shouldn't tell the whole truth, should you? Of course, I never said anything terrible like that. Like, that's rule 1, isn't it? Rule 1 of the never telling lies is absolutely lie to get sex. That's probably when people learn. That's probably mostly when people learn that lying is a good thing, isn't it? Anyway, this is over. Say it's over. He had to 1 turn here, by the way. Ungern had to 1 turn. So now he's just wasting everybody's time. Sorry, Ungern. The only play was the 1 turn, right? He should have 1 turned, and then he's losing 2-1, and then he gets a blitz, and it's 2-2, and then he gets a blitz. No, then he gets a riot or a 1 turn. No, yeah, then he gets a blitz. Yeah, he has to score a 1 turn, then get a blitz, then get a blitz. So he's just given up by doing this. And you're probably not allowed to just end turn, right? Like, even though some people have just ended turn, it does say you've got to play. But I don't think anybody, I don't think you should have to play this, should you? He's 2-0 down. He ain't going to score 3 touchdowns in 2 turns. They can just both end the turn. He's both pass turns. I'd let them both pass turns. Yeah, this was a terrible ogre, wasn't it? I mean, that's what he got. What he got what he flipping deserved, didn't he? The ogre. At the end of the day, the ogre got what he flipping deserved. He obviously lied to get his job, didn't he? Oh yeah, lie to get a job is a good one as well, isn't it? Lie to get a job is a good one. Lie to get money in general is a good one. Just basically lie all the time, honestly. Lying is all the time. It's just good. But unfortunately, I was brought up terribly. And tell the truth. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Well, that was progression, Fluffy Burrito, right? That was progression. So he gave up on the game and tried to get his opponent SPPs. So that's completely different, right? That's completely different to this when it's just over and there's no progression. It makes no difference to the rest of the tournament what this score is, how many touchdowns there are, who gets the cars, none of it matters. This is just an irrelevant waste of our lives from this point forward. But hang around and watch the adverts, guys. Woo! It's a thriller. You never know what's going to happen. Woo! Flippy! Woo! Don't say it's over, anything can happen. Like JLeav continuing to dice Ungern. True, Bookie, true. What's the next match? The next match, I think I'm going to do Biggerdin versus Arzawain rather than Veli versus Tour. I think I'm going to do game one. Did game one of Veli versus Tour. Veli won. I think he'll win the second one as well. So I think we'll do Biggerdin versus Arzawain live. And then Jeff Hayes versus PC live. And then Veli versus Tour game 2 replay. And Mankiz versus World Sitar game 2 replay. $7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is when we're back. While I don't understand this messing around at the end of Resurrection games, it's fair enough, isn't it? Like, you know, it's still their experience, isn't it? It's still their World Cup experience. If they want to do it, they want to do it. I've just never got wanting to do it in Resurrection. To me, it's just, you know, just over, isn't it? Wait. Oh my god, that was a pass. That went in. Oh, that summed up the game, didn't it? I guess the Ogre summed up the game the best, actually. Einstein, he was not Einstein, was he, this Ogre? He was rubbish, he was the worst. He was the worst Ogre. Right, so there you go. Well done, JLeav. Obviously, easiest game of his life, really. These two dicings here. Honestly, well done, JLeav. And you know, on the balance of play, I think he had the edge somewhat in that he didn't. He knew that his players didn't have block, which was a fundamental error from Ungern, wasn't it? And Ungern didn't quite optimise his one turn. I did think Ungern played decent defence in this game, actually. Made it difficult for JLeav. And then, funnily enough, it was the foul, didn't he? He had to make that foul. That he didn't make, bizarrely. But yeah, I mean, rough dice, really rough dice from Ungern. If the dice on JLeav's breakthrough turn and the dice before JLeav's breakthrough turn, if they'd been reversed, all of a sudden JLeav's got like no standing players, loads of them are stunned, and then all he rolls is pushes. He just you know, maybe loses the game, right? So, and then obviously he got the kick and everything. So yeah, crazy dicing for JLeav. Maybe narrowly got the play of the game, but who knows? And there you go. So congrats to JLeav, commiserations to Ungern, who is eliminated. JLeav is the first player to make it to the round 16. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.